Welcome to White Shoulders, Boar, Goats, and Farmstead. Good morning, it's Friday. And after 3.5 days of rain, it's finally done. I'd tell you how much rain we got, but I really don't know because my rain gauge broke it. And I'll give you 2 guesses of who that is. It's Lily Marlene. There's Pipper. Everybody's in here taking a nap for some reason. There's the big guys. Hey, big fella. You're awful big for just being 3.5 months old. There's Lily Marlene and Christy. Okay. Of course, you guys remember I took some goats to the sale barn. And it was a couple of videos back where I loaded them up. And I wanted to go over what they brought. And then I was going to talk about the rising feed cost. That's Celia. She thinks that she owns the trough. So anyway, there was 2 does that I took and 3 weather kids. The big doe, she brought $2 a pound. She was 175 pounds, and she brought $350. That's not bad for a 10-year-old goat with no teeth in her head. The next doe was a little thinner. She weighed about 120 pounds. She brought a little over $2 a pound, and that ended up being $250. The 3 weather kids, they averaged 50 pounds apiece, which is a good average, and they brought $4.40 a pound, which was about $660 for all of them. They also charge other things on these on the sale bill. There's yardage, which that's their stall. That was $5. There's commission on the total amount, which the total amount was $1,260. So the commission was $88.20, which is 7% of the sale. They charge a vet inspection of $1.25. Insurance is $6.36. And there's another little thing that I'd like to explain to you guys when you're taking your goats to the sale barn. They charged me for tagging my goats, and as you guys know, I tag my own. They are USDA scrapey tags that I use, but I was charged for having tags in my goats' ears with my own number. So when you guys go to sell your stuff, especially at a sale barn, make sure you know what they're charging you. I called these people out on this, and first they told me they would reimburse me, and then they came back and said they weren't going to reimburse me. Evidently $7.50 is going to break the bank, and them not being honest about that, what they're charging and why they're charging it. They told me that my goats probably lost their ear tags from the trailer to their stall, which is a lie because they had tags on them when they walked off the trailer. So as you can tell, I'm not very happy about that part. I know it's $7.50, but you think about that. How many people have tagged their goats or tattooed, because tattoos are also legal for scrapey identification to track those animals back to the farm that they originated from. So just think about that, how many people that they charge for scrapey tags that actually have them or have tattooed goats. The number is astounding. But evidently there's nothing you can do about it, because unless you videotape the entire process, and I didn't, because I didn't stay at the sale. As I've said before, I am still looking for a different place to take the goats to, and I haven't found it yet. Most of the sales are at least 60 miles from me, if not further. The further south that I drive, the better price that I would get. So just keep that in mind. I know this is probably kind of a boring video, but I try to let people know exactly what's going on in my world, in the goat world anyway, so that if you haven't gotten goats yet and you're planning on getting them, you know a few things that take place when you sell them, or when you go and buy their feed. And I just want to let you know, I'm not mad at the people where I buy my feed at. The feed prices, they fluctuate anyway, depending on your prices of corn. But I just wanted to say that the goat feed price is one of the reasons why I sold the 2 older does. I didn't have to sell them, but they do tend to eat a little bit more than the smaller ones. So anyway, I have 2 feed bills here, and I buy my feed every 2 weeks. Just about 2 weeks to the day, actually. And I feed goat ration to the adult does, and the goat ration has actually, let me see here. The goat ration has increased about 25 cents a bag. So for your 50-pound bag of feed, it was $12, and now it is $12.25. I am assuming that it will end up fluctuating still. I'd say it will still go up some. And I also feed show goat for the young goats. Their feed actually stayed the same. It is $13 a bag. That price did not increase. A bag of corn, because I buy chopped corn. I don't buy whole corn, but I buy chopped corn. A bag of chopped corn was $10 for a 50-pound bag. It is now $11.75 for a 50-pound bag of corn, which when I first started buying corn back in the day, I think we bought it by the 100, and I believe it was only like, gosh, it was probably only $7 or $8 for 100 pounds of corn. So that was like $3.50, $4 a bag. It's been a number of years since I've had to pay that small price. Hi, Leslie. The alfalfa pellets, they are still the same at $16.50 a 50-pound bag. I didn't buy any beet pulp this time because I didn't need it. I'm not feeding as much of it as I was. I cut it back. It is $15.20 for a 40-pound bag of beet pulp. Chicken feed. I feed Quality Egg 16. It's a crumble feed. It is $12 for a 50-pound bag a couple of weeks ago, and it is now $12.50, so it has went up 50 cents because your chicken feed is mostly a corn product anyway, so it will increase. The 50-pound bag of oats that I was feeding the horses, it was 18 something the last time I bought one, which was probably a month ago, because I don't go through that much oats for the horses. It's now $20 a bag, and I chose to put them on something different because I'm not going to pay $20 a bag for feed. And so I put them on a pelleted feed that is $12.50 a bag. That's 50 pounds of feed. So I just thought I'd go over that, and I did cut my amounts of feed that I've been buying back, so because I cut some heads out of the herd, so that will help a little. I can only keep so many goats on our small property anyway, but I can only feed so many goats as well. If the feed gets too high or the hay gets too high, then I have to cut my numbers. And I think a lot of people have had to do that. Candy, what are you doing? Candy was showing her appreciation of being videoed this morning. But that's about all I have to say about that. I just try to keep everybody updated on the stuff that's actually going on. There's Celia. Hi, Celia. They want goat treats now that they have finished their feed, or they want to knock the camera over. No, you can't eat the camera. No. Candy. And the two goats that we did, the two older goats that we sold were the two oldest goats that we had here. These two right here are the next two oldest goats. You would be hard pressed to get me to sell either one of them, because even at their ages they still do a fantastic job at being mothers and producers of nice kids. So I think they're all done eating now, and I can open the gate. Here's the fellas. We had a person interested in Johnny Diamond here, but she is now hasn't contacted me back to tell me that she's taking him, so he is for sale. And so is his little friend over there. But Johnny Diamond is a full-blood, really nice made little fella. And 119, who doesn't have a name yet, is a commercial buck. And he is pretty nice as a commercial buck. Here's your little girl goats. I did get some pictures of them the other day. You can go to my Facebook page, White Shoulders Boar Goats, and their prices and all their information is on it. There's the doe kids. They eat like no tomorrow. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys got something out of this video. I know it was a little boring and a little long, but I thought I would share it anyway because it has a lot of information. And if you would like to see a live and I can figure out how to do it, please leave some comments with some questions. See you next time.